Eddie, we want to thank you for taking the time with spending us today, man. Me and Kyle are so excited to have you on the
So
show,
excited.
man. This is going to be so incredible.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. So you turn 50 later this year, Eddie. And what are your goals in 2020 for the World Long Drive Tour and the Champions Tour qualifying?
Yeah, so this year has been too bad. We just can't hit repeat or go back to the January
Fast forward or start over or something.
Exactly.
But exactly. But yeah, so COVID-19 has really thrown a wrench into everything that I'm doing and everybody else. I mean, the whole country and the whole world is pretty much reeling from this whole pandemic and everything else that's going on. So it's but you know what? I've stayed focused. I'm just truly blessed that Bella Collina has been open. My home club has been open the whole time, and they've really taken great precautions on safety and social distancing and everything. And I've been truly blessed and lucky that they've been open. I've gotten a lot of work in on my game. And with World Long Drive came out, I believe it was the end of March, and they pretty much canceled the season. The World Championships were still on, which were supposed to be played over Labor Day weekend in Chicago, and that ultimately got canceled as well. So as of right now, there's no World Long Drive events. So I'm just kind of focused on playing, and I'll turn 50 in November. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for the opportunity.
So, hey, tell us. I was talking to Kyle the other day, and I don't know what the process. What's the process for qualifying for the Champions Tour?
There's Q School, so there's qualified just like the PGA Tour. There's 2 stages. The first stage is, I believe it's 4 rounds, and then the finals. So there's first stage and then finals. I believe top 19 and ties make it to the finals, and then the top 5 at the finals get their Champions Tour cards for the following year. And obviously it's the toughest tour to qualify for, but I feel like if I play well and I'll be right there.
Well, talking about playing well, all right, you sent me your scorecard. All right, you're being very modest and humble, man. I see that grin.
Yeah.
62.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was last week. You can tell us, but 62, and then you backed it up the next day with a 63. And we were just talking before we came on air, man. That 62, you were 6 under on the par 5s. The next day, 63, you were only 1 under on the par 5s. Can you take us through some shots on both of those days? And your putting, you had, 25 putts?
25 putts, 25, and I think 26.
26 or 27. Yeah, 26 putts on the second day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So the cool thing is, guys, I have this. I went to, luckily, Bubba Watson's caddy, Teddy Scott, reached out to me, and he brought me to a seminar over Bay Hill by Scott Fawcett called Decade. It's about course management and things like that. So I spent 3.5 hours there just listening and taking it all in. And I've never really had course management, really good course management skills. So I feel at 49, I'm starting to understand how to play golf, really, how to score in position and things like that, where I can use my length to my advantage. So the cool thing is I've been doing that with Decade, my course management. And then there's an app called Birdie Fire, which kind of is in conjunction with Decade. So the scorecards that I sent you, after the round, I can kind of plot every shot I hit. So Bella Collina's in there, so I can plot every single shot I hit, and then it gives me strokes gained putting, strokes gained off the tee, approach, and around the green. So I can compare my strokes gained to the best in the world on the PGA Tour. So, because even though it's 170 at a different golf course that they're playing, it's still 170 yards. They're going to hit it, strokes gained are X from 170 or 140 or 120 or whatever. So I can kind of see where I stack up against the best players in the world. And just the data that it gives you is absolutely incredible. And it's helped me out tremendously.
Eddie, when you bring up that course management, are you, again, because I can't even fathom hitting it as far as you, is I've always been taught by Neil, especially, hitting to spots, hitting to the club that you want, hitting to the green. When you're as long as you, is that the same type of mentality, or is it because of your skill level is so much beyond like an amateur of myself, and your length is so much beyond mine? Is there a next level of course management that I honestly don't know about?
Yeah, I only hit about 6 drivers at Bella, believe it or not. I mean, yep. and here's the thing with my length, my club head speed, I'll carry my 18-degree hybrid 280. I can back off of it a little bit. I hit my 3-wood, I can carry it 310. And my driver, when I step on it, it's 340 plus. So I can carry my driver anywhere between 320 and 350, depending on the hole.
It's a different game.
As you guys know, at Bella Collina, yep. Number 5, number 12. I mean, it's green light. Just absolutely let it rip. Yep. And then there's some other holes, like 9 is kind of a funky hole. I'll usually hit 3-wood off that tee. And there's a bunch of 3-woods. I hit a 3-wood off a 2, hit a little draw right over the bunker there. And it's helped me, instead of the pass, I'd hit driver everywhere. And I'd hit it at every flagstick. And wondering why I was making so many bogeys. And it's just, after really learning where the pros hit it, like when I first learned that the PGA Tour average from 8 feet is 50%, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
It's almost like when you watch TV and you watch golfers on TV and the Rorys and the Tigers and everyone else, you think that, wow, these guys are making the average PGA Tour player, best players in the world, only averaging 5 out of 10. So that almost like takes a lot of pressure off you. Okay, I might make it, I might miss it, whatever. You can't control it. So, but once I really learned the statistics, the real hard data of tour players, I mean, you think they hit it so much closer than they actually do, and you think they make so many more putts than they actually do. So, so that was kind of an eye opener for me,
Yeah, I've seen your Instagram and you keep your hashtag flow.
Yeah.
Talk, and I saw the hashtag be water, to show the other night 30
Bruce Lee is one of my favorites. I was watching him as a kid. So just what an incredible talent. Just amazing how he changed the world, really. And he was an incredible martial artist. Just every time I watch him, like my wife and I watched the movie about a month ago. I think it was The Big Boss. I think that was his first or second movie.
I think so.
Just amazing how incredible he was. Mm-hmm. And but yeah, it's about flow. It's about just allowing yourself to be athletic. When I see players or junior players, I remember in the 90s, I think it was Jim McClain came out with the X Factor, try to get more shoulder rotation, less hip rotation, kind of keeping the lower body stable and not, kind of resisting the lower body. Man, if I do that, I feel that in my lower back. And I've never been injured before. So I like to, I'm an athlete. So, I believe in swinging like an athlete, and it's an athletic move, especially long drive,
And you got a great swing, Eddie. I mean, I don't know when that was on Instagram, but I was telling Kyle that, Tiger talking about your swing and how awesome, because it is awesome, man. I mean, what are you, 6'4", 6'5"?
Yeah, 6'4".
So you got a nice classic takeaway, wide, nice high arc.
Yeah.
I mean, that left knee gets behind the ball, big turn. And I mean, it's one of the most beautiful swings out there on the long drive tour.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Neil, I'm truly blessed, really blessed that I'm healthy, really good genetics, come from a very athletic family. And I've had great coaching along the way. My coach, Lucas Wald, we've worked really hard together after 2017, after I lost and felt like I shouldn't lose. So there was one missing piece. So we worked out a lot of sequence drills and things like that. So Lucas has been a huge help to me, and it's been a pretty cool process. But I'm blessed never to have an injury. I've never broken a bone. I've never a ligament, a tendon. outside of a sprained ankle, probably playing basketball when I was a kid. That's about it,